Hello everyone. The coronavirus has brought disruptions to each and every sector and industries. It is time that each organizations have a look into the strategies which they had built before coronavirus. It might be the large organizations to the small organizations. Everyone has to relook into the strategies. But how to build a good strategy post-COVID? This video is more focused to the small scale industries rather than the large corporates who have the big minds to already who are thinking about the strategies. First and foremost, what are your strategies now? If you want, take a minute, pause this video and think. Think about your customers and your relationships. What is the kind of relationship do you have with your customer? Because this point of time, you need to understand how loyal are your customers. What has been your and your customer's relationship? So it's time for you to reflect and introspect what has been your customer relationship. What strategies have you adopted and why were those strategies developed? Revisit those strategy documents again to understand the strategies that you made and why did you make it and what has changed. So which part of the strategy do you think you need to revisit? Is so these three questions is something you need to pen down and see what you need to do to change your strategies to the new situation. Remember, this is the time to show that the team wins, to put all those quotes that you used to receive on team to actions. You alone can't make the strategies to make sure that you are going to make the organization win. The team together is going to make the strategies to win. So together you can win. It's time to also be agile. Agile in your actions. It's about how quick you are able to turn your strategies into actions. So be agile in your actions. Focus on service. Customer service is important to your business because it will help you to retain your customers and extract more value from them. You must be able to provide top-notch customer service and by which the customer will not only purchase your product or service but also will be a medium of promoting your brand and company. It is also time for us to develop knowledge. The COVID has actually challenged us in every aspect of it, and it is important, therefore, for us to diversify our knowledge streams and learn as much as possible to be more quick and more perfect in the coming years. Take good feedback from your customers, your employees, your vendors, because when I say good feedback, it is not just the positive feedbacks I'm talking about. It is also the criticisms that you need to take positively and see how you can turn these feedbacks into good strategies for your organization post COVID. This is also the time for you to get in touch with your customers, to get in touch with your vendors, to get in touch with your employees, to collect more and more feedbacks so that you can sit on the table and develop your strategies for your post-COVID scenario. The world has now come online, and if you are missing out this bus, you cannot run for long. It's important for you to get online in as many social platforms as possible. Identify your customers' online presences, and according to that, your strategies also needs to go online for your brand building exercise. It doesn't matter that you are a small industry, but you have to go online. This is the way how businesses will operate in the future, and you must go online. By doing all this, make sure you are retaining your customers. You need to see whether your customers are continuing to buy your products, your services, and make sure all your strategies are devised in rather than acquiring new customers. That's also equally important that you get new customers, but never let go your existing customers. Retain your customers because the cost of acquisition of a new customer is high, and therefore it's important that you retain your customers so that you have a lesser expenditure on your budgets as well in acquiring new customers. And communicate effectively. Keep your communication consistently and effectively to your customers, to your vendors, to your employees. You have to communicate effectively to your all stakeholders continuously, and this is not just during the season during the time of COVID, but also post COVID. You need to devise your strategies as to how effectively you will communicate your strategies, your products, your launches, your services. So communication is very key, and keep in mind your online presence is also a very important part of the strategies that you are going to keep in mind. And the last one is, this is the right time for you to explore new segments. You have to explore new opportunities to make sure that your strategy document also has a new segment, a new area, so that you explore the unexplored which you haven't done in the past. This is the right opportunity for you to explore these new segments. So if you see all those 9 strategies that I have told you, it does means that it's a task force for you. Your team to be agile, serving, having more knowledge, collecting feedbacks, getting online, retaining your customers, communicating effectively, and exploring new segments, new areas, and the ones which have been unexplored. So this is the task force which has to be the strategy for post-COVID. Thank you so much.